we can take care of our attitude, because that will result in self-esteem. Self-esteem is another important part and aspect of our attitude. In order to improve our self-esteem, we need to feel good. Otherwise, you must have heard of the term inferiority complex. That complex comes only when you ignore the positive sides. Besides these two things, it is always useful to have a sense of humor. By having a sense of humor, what I mean is to see the lighter side of life. You need not be all serious, because you are undergoing training and you are always worried about the training part. You are always worried about the exam. That affects your attitude and you are not able to perform to your potential. And that part must be taken care of, because unless and until we take care of our attitude, we cannot move ahead in our life. The second point after attitude is a skill. Gentlemen, training is in fact specifically related to developing certain skills. A skill is nothing but knowledge in action. A skill is nothing but knowledge in action, or education in action. It is the practical aspect of education, something that is true to technology. When we talk of technology, we say it is the practical use of science. So is the case with the skill, gentlemen. And we all should make it a point to hone our skill, because that is going to help us in improving our personality. And in today's time, personality is very, very important. You will understand this point much better when you realize that there was a time when hard work was important. Our father and grandfather used to say, work hard. Today we don't believe in hard work, we believe in smart work. Because how much you work is not important at all. What is important is the outcome. So, outcome becomes important when you have the clarity of the goal. When you know what is the objective you have in life, whether you are moving in the right direction or not. Let me share one interesting story here. One young man did not get a job, though he was qualified. He tried everywhere. Ultimately, he was given a job by timber merchant, and his job was to cut the trees. He was very young, dynamic, enthusiastic, full of josh and enthusiasm. So he was able to fell 7 trees the first day. He was able to fell 6 trees. He was able to fell 5 trees. And this went on. One day he was struggling with his axe. The timber merchant came and asked him, how many trees today? He was sweating and sweating. He said, no trees today. He asked him, what happened? You have been a very hard-working person. He said, that I am still. Then he asked him, did you have time to sharpen your axe? He said, no, I was very busy. I was always concentrating on my work. I am a hard-working person. Gentlemen, he realized that day that working hard is not important. This point is understood today. When you go to outside world, you will realize the knowledge that you have today is not enough. You need to update it. You need to go for better skill. You need to add to what you already possess in life. That is key to development. That is key to grow. Unless and until you go for sharpening of your skill, you will not have desired success, desired achievement in life, gentlemen. What could be a better opportunity? What could be a better opportunity than the one given by Indian Air Force? This is the time you should go for education. This is the time you should enhance your academic qualification. Because remember, education has become more important today. Today is the age of knowledge. We believe in the knowledge bank. Though what a Hindi poet said years ago will be true even today. जगती कहीं ज्ञान की ज्योति, जगती कहीं ज्ञान की ज्योति, शिक्षा की यदि कमी न होती तो ये ग्राम स्वर्ग बन जाते, पूर्ण शांति रस में सम जाते। Gentlemen, when we are talking about skill, this is here we need to understand the importance of education. You are all lucky, let me tell you gentlemen, not many are lucky and fortunate in our country to go to schools and colleges. You are blessed, you are privileged, understand it. And the only way you can make your family feel proud, the only way you can make your friends feel proud is by going for education, by going for better skill. And therefore, it's a great opportunity coming your way, gentlemen. I want each one of you to understand it's important and make best of it, so that your life becomes not only successful, you also have a sense of fulfillment and you have a sense of pride. Your parents can say with sense of pride that he is my son. You can say with a sense of pride that he is my brother, she is my sister. It's a great opportunity, gentlemen. You are all grown-ups now, and therefore, I'm sure you can understand the importance of it. After skill, gentlemen, is knowledge. I have been, in fact, talking about knowledge while talking about skill, but since we are all in Bangalore, let me tell you one thing, that today, India is considered to be a very important country in the world for one thing. What is that? Wonderful. It is the IT sector. And IT sector is a classic example of blending skill and knowledge. Skill and knowledge. Gentlemen, I want each one of you to understand the importance of skill, and I also want you to relate skill to knowledge. When there is a beautiful amalgamation, when there is a beautiful blend of these qualities, you will do wonders. Gentlemen, this is all about training, but so the points discussed are attitude, skill and knowledge. But the topic is training, the turning point of life. So my interest is, how can this training be a turning point for you? How can your experience or your stay at ETI be a glorious one? I'm more interested in that, gentlemen. I want to concentrate on that. I want that each one of you should feel that yes, this is what I always aimed at in life. So what should be a few things you should have in mind in order to make this training not only a success but a memorable event in your life? Gentlemen, let me tell you one again interesting thing. In the past, we all talked about IQ. That is, yes. Today we are no more talking about IQ. No more IQ. Intelligence quotient is not important today, because there is a change in our outlook. There is change towards the objective. Earlier, we believed that whatever we have in life is decided beforehand, is preordained. So destiny's character was important earlier. We gave all credit to God and Lord. Today we say no, it is not destiny's character, it is character is destiny, gentlemen. And this change in our attitude, this change in the outlook has been possible only because we believe it is not IQ that is important, it is PQ that is important. It is PQ. And what is PQ? I want one of you to tell me. Please stand up and tell. What is PQ? But passion quotient. Passion quotient Your training can be wonderful if you are filled with passion in life. Josh have a great deal of passion. So gentlemen, this is very, very important in life. Competence was a thing that was considered important earlier. Now it is the enthusiasm, it is the Josh that matters in ourselves. We should live today but work for tomorrow. Because Lord Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, what we are today is the result of what we did yesterday. What we are today is the result of what we did yesterday. And what we will be tomorrow depends on what we do today. So gentlemen, and you can decide, you can contribute to what you want to become tomorrow. Make this opportunity in a manner that you remember ETI, you remember your stay in an Air Force, and that will be possible only when you understand the importance of living in the present. Living in the present but preparing for tomorrow. Many of the people say time is precious. Time is? How many of you feel time? Okay, hands down. Majority of you feel time is precious. Or is a very talented actress like Aishwarya Rai is precious. Suppose there were more than one Aishwarya Rai. Could Aishwarya Rai be so precious? Cycle is not precious because we have plenty of cycles. So my point is, how can time be precious? How can time be precious when from PM to the President of India, has 1,440 minutes. And it comes to 1,440 minutes. It comes to 24 hours. Wonderful. What you do with that 24 hours is important, and what you do with 24 hours, who decides that? Our commanding officer. So gentlemen, I want you to understand that you can make a great beginning from here. You can make a wonderful start from here, and your life will change. Your life will change, the direction of your life will change, gentlemen. I'm very fond of telling that what matters is this attitude, and let me give you a very interesting example of this attitude. And what could be a better example than the example of Dr. APJ Kalam? He wanted to become a pilot. He was an aeronautical engineer. He went to SSB at Dehradun. He was not selected. He was rejected. He was not recommended. He was completely, his dreams were shattered. He was a very talented person, but he could not get through. He wept bitterly. Read his book, The Wings of Fire, and you will be on fire. But what did he do? Did he stop there? He did not stop there because he knew असफलता एक चुनौती है स्वीकार करो, असफलता एक चुनौती है स्वीकार करो, क्या कमी रह गई देखो और सुधार करो. What matters is present, and who can change your life is you and you alone. It is you and you alone, and you are not wanting in ability, you are not wanting in talent. Each one of you is a spark of divine, and anyone who is a spark of divine cannot be weak and cannot be failed. This is the point that you must understand, and that is why I love to say, श्रम के ये दो हाथों पे नाचे ये संसार में, फौलादी सीनों So gentlemen, very clear by now, our attitude is very important. Developing and honing our skill is equally important, and knowledge, there is no substitute for knowledge, especially in today's time. Earlier, a person was known because of his caste. Earlier, somebody was known because of his association with his family. Somebody was sanskarat dvij uchyate. What makes you a superior being is your deed to gentlemen, and not what you have got from your family. What you have got from your family is there, but you have the ability, you have the potential to change. You have total control of all that. Gentlemen, better in life will never be smooth. Many of you can ask me, sir, do you think that we don't have the desire? We have desire, but the environment in which we live is very negative. So what can we do, sir? It is because of the environment we are not able to do. Gentlemen, you all know that अंधकार को क्यों धिक्कारें, अच्छा वो एक दीप जलाएं. Repeats itself, and history will always repeat. Anyone who has reached great heights had to face the music in life. Had to face the music in life, that means you will be knowing